Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. Good morning and welcome to Sunday Morning Tea and Tarot. I'm Valerie Friend, and you can find me on all the social spaces and at valeriefriend.com. So come visit. Cheryl Easterbrook Salter is here. Hi. Good morning, Facebook user. Good morning, honey.
Hi.
So y'all do a little like and share if you're called, because it's really getting hard with the algorithms. You've all been reading about Facebook and whatever, but your sharing the video really, really helps. So I put together a little special candle for Venus because Venus rules Libra. So I used a pink candle for Venus, for love. And I actually filled my little jar with, I don't know if you can see clearly because it's a fancy jar, but I have little rosebuds in here for love. And we're going to be talking a lot about love, love, love today, and sort of changing our attitude to be more loving. Good morning, Mary Jane. Good morning, Joanne. And I pulled out a little Louise Hay affirmation card for us to go with my Venus setup here. And it says, I say yes to being a better receiver. And you're going to see why in the reading. Good morning, Tina Lindley. Good morning, Erica. It says, when you are willing to receive, a gift appears. And we're going to, get into that a little bit more. Oh, it's Cheryl's birthday on 10/14. So can we put her down for a card? That'd be great. Good morning, Facebook user. Good morning. So,
Venus.
what?
Venus is on Facebook.
Who is?
Venus.
Venus, hi. I haven't seen you in so long. Are you back in Syracuse yet? Good morning, Debbie. Good morning. I love you. I love you all. Yep, Cheryl, you're on the list. So let me get into what I was going to talk about before I got all crazy and off topic. Hey, Carolyn. Oh, yay, you've been back since April. That's fantastic. We need to get together, sister. Okay, so we are heading towards Samhain, my friends, and the veil is thinning as we speak. This is a great time to build an altar to the final harvest and connect with those beyond the veil. Now, Mercury retrograde might be messing with your earthly communications right now, but let me tell you, the ancestors are here for us, and they are willing to share their wisdom, support, and all things fortifying, and Mercury retrograde just really doesn't have any influence over them. So it's good to talk to the ancestors right now, because talking with other people might be a little funky. Have you already noticed the shortening of the day and the lengthening of the nights? Because it's time to start our descent into the introspective vibe of the dark times.
When it's time to hermit again?
It's going to be time to hermit soon, honey. Are you happy to hermit?
Usually, yes.
Raise your hand. All my hermiting lovers, raise your hand. So I don't know if you know this, but Samhain is the witch's new year. And this is a great time to start a new journal with the intention of going deeper than you've gone before. And I don't want you to set any intentions for this journal. I know that you're going to be like, what? You always tell us to set intentions. But I don't want you to let your ego run the show. It's time to open to the wisdom of the ages and see what is brought to you, to see what you receive without imposing your own wants, desires, egoic, earthly needs upon it. I want you to really, if you have to set an intention, set the intention to be open to whatever comes to you. And then start recording it in your journal. You might want to even note the moon phase each day. You might want to do a little mood chart where you can just draw a face with how you're feeling that day. Just sort of start to get in touch with the things that you can't figure out yourself, handing them over and seeing what comes back to you. So this would be a great time to do Akashic record work. It'd be a great time to do past life regressions. And, focus on opening the wisdom that is yours for the holding. No goals, no shoulds, just an open crown chakra and a willing heart. I know it's a little tough. Dora, hey. I wonder if I'm the Facebook user because I'm just watching from my feed and not actually clicked into the group. That could be true. Oh, Cheryl likes to hermit. Okay, so we have a full moon in Aries this month. And remember, Aries moons can be a little hot-headed. So it's not until I think the 20th, but it's good for us to cultivate, a better attitude before that full moon in Aries hits so that we don't light our lives on fire, okay? And with the sun in Libra, we can balance our energies, work with the intention of unconditional love for others, but mostly for yourself right now. We all need to give ourselves a little more unconditional love instead of beating ourselves up. Oh, Tina says her moon is in Aries. So what's that mean for me? Well, do you kind of stuff I don't know what your sun sign is or your rising sign, so that would help. But, Aries moon can be sort of explosive, like when you feel something, it might turn you into a little bit of a fire-breathing dragon. That's what it means generally. But, get in touch with Rachel and have her do a reading for you. Honey, I think the guests are up, so if you want to start the coffee maker.
I let them know already.
Okay. A good mantra for this week is, I don't know what I need. I call on the ancestors to point me and guide me. I am open. Tina was a fire-breathing dragon earlier this week. Okay, we're going to work on it this week, though. So as we head into prayer this morning, allow yourself to shake off your skepticism. Bless the moment and know that you will receive exactly what we need. as we open the channel of divine love and light to bring forth this message for Sunday morning tea and tarot, I ask that our guides, angels, light beings, and ancestors show up, surround us with love and protection, and bring forth messages that are clear, concise, and actionable, delivered for our highest good. In fact, the highest good for all. And we ask this in perfect love and perfect trust. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So let's see who else is here. Hey, Terry Ross, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Like I said before, do a little like and share if you're called, because the algorithms for Facebook are like so effed up that it is just not even. It's my nemesis. I'm trying not to say bad things today, but it's my nemesis. Hey, Jylyn. Jill Peters Dangle is here. Hey, she's waving. I'll wave back. Guys, my hair looks like crap this morning because I have had to cancel my hair appointment twice. And this Wednesday, I am getting my hair cut.
Hell or high water.
Called Hell or High Water, cut in color for Valerie. So that's already going to improve my attitude and outlook on life. So let's get into it. I brought back our old favorite, the Wildwood Tarot by Mark Ryan and John Matthews. This is like my favorite lovey deck. And it really just felt good in my hand to get back in my hands. You know, Amy and I went to Maryland for like 3 weeks, and I had 2 decks. And I've just learned that, you know, I'm a deck whore and I like to have lots of choices. So I got back and I got out all my lovely decks I haven't touched in a long time. For card pulls today, I've got the Witches Tarot, the Modern Witches Tarot by Lisa Sterling. See, I can't even remember the names of them anymore. I haven't seen them in so long. And I got out the Vintage Oracle, Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley. So we'll have those later. But let's talk about the group energy reading. Happens in 3 parts: the swirl, the path, and the illumination. And this is a good week. It's a good week. We're going to start out. Tina says there's nothing wrong with being a deck whore. I don't have a deck, but I support you. Tina, I might have to send you a deck. So we start off the swirl with the 2 of Vessels, which Ryan and Matthews label attraction. And when I pulled this card, I really heard that law of attraction vibe. You know, the name of the game this week is to connect with higher vibrations, connect with high vibe people, connect with situations that cause joy to be in your heart. Now, we can't do it all the time. You know, we all have to work with assholes sometimes. We have to deal with unhappy, disgruntled people, maybe some in our family, maybe some of our friends, any of those kind of things. What I'm thinking, though, is that you got to limit your exposure to people whose vibes are lower than yours. You want to reach out to people that have a high vibration. And when I say a high vibration, what am I talking about? Positive attitude, solution-minded rather than, oh, that'll never work. You know, those are the people you want to limit your exposure to. I would suggest maybe listening to some Abraham Hicks joy rampages, you know?
Joy rampages?
Yes, you should listen, honey. It's a good thing. It like builds the momentum behind the gratitude and the joy and the beauty and the love and the, it really sort of revs you up. It's a great way to start your day. And you can find 1,000,000 of them for free on YouTube. So to have a look through and see what Abraham has to say to you. Wake up in the morning, whatever you do, and declare joy as your birthright. Today I get to choose joy. Today I will choose joy, happiness, love, peace. I will put honey on my lips so sweet words only pass my lips. My commitment this week is that I want to complain less. I have been very complaining, and my wife has been very patient with me, but I am sick of myself. And so I'm really working on letting go of some of that complaining. Are you laughing at me?
Oh no, I'm laughing with you.
Did you hear this? She knows I have been very complaining, and she has been so patient. My joy rampage, I have a patient wife. My wife is so giving and loving and kind, and I'm so lucky. And she's lucky too. Anyway, one of the ways I like to raise my vibe is to make my space more beautiful. Libra, like I said, is ruled by Venus, and Venus loves the aesthetic boost that comes with like some fresh flowers or some wonderful smelling candles, or maybe you want to do a really nice simmer pot with all those autumnal smells and tastes that you can enhance the sensualness of your life. So all these things can attract more joy, more love, more cooperation, all those things. Now it's followed by the 9 of Vessels showing up in reverse. Ryan and Matthews named this the generosity card. And I'm really hearing that it's wonderful to share our joy, but make sure you're not casting your pearls before swine, okay? I want you to save your generosity for those who are on the same joyful path that you're on. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to be stingy with anybody that you judge to be a low vibe, asshole. That doesn't inspire joy. It just means that you want to spend more time. You want to give generously to those who are actively raising their vibrations too. Because, it double your pleasure, double your fun. Some of you aren't old enough to remember that jingle. If somebody is grumpy at work, say a prayer or wish them well, but limit your time with them if you can. If you've got a complainy person at work, just like, oh, I'm sorry you're having a hard day. I've got this big project I've got to get back to. I'm sending you wishes, that kind of thing. If you can't limit your time with them because maybe you share an office space or a household or whatever, I suggest a little salt line between you and them. You can do this totally on the down low. Like, I know the rest of you are just as weird as I am, so carry some salt in your pocket. It'll wash right out in the wash. Don't even worry about it. Just put some salt in your pocket, and then very cash, you can just make a line between you and whoever's being grumpy, and it will block. You think, this is blocked. This can't get to me. So a little salt in your pocket's a good thing this week. I just want you to be so fucking joyful that the low vibe folks won't want to hang out with you. You know, they might say you're being a Pollyanna, or, you know, I don't understand what this is a big problem, and you're just acting like it's not. No, little line of salt. Goodbye. Let them call you a Pollyanna. Enjoy your joy. Don't let anybody be the thief of your joy. And we see this in the last card in the swirl, the Four of Stones, which Ryan and Matthews label protection. Stability, a beautiful place to rest and restore. Where is your sanctuary? Where can you bask in the luxury of a happy heart? Let me tell you what, I started my day today with an Epsom salts bath, and just shook off all that old residue. And I didn't even know what the message was, but I was told and I listened. It's a good thing to do. Hang out there and do a little gratitude rampage. You know, take a cue from Abraham and just start saying all the things that you're thankful for. Like, sit in a room in your house that makes you really happy and say, like this morning, I love my bathtub. I love that I have plants in my bathroom. I love that the light is streaming through the windows. I love that Terry just cleaned the bathroom on Thursday, and I have a spanking clean bathtub to take a bath in. You know, just get on a gratitude mission gratitude this week, okay? And find all the silver linings. It's your job this week. You know, you can always find the shit. We all can. All you have to do is open up Facebook. And if you're not watching Sunday Morning Tea and Tarot, you're probably reading a lot of crap. There's some good stuff. I don't want to shit on everything on Facebook, but there's a lot of crap.
But there's just a reason why they're getting shut down so much.
That's right. That's right. Let karma do her job and you do you. So let's look at the path, because I think that this is kind of interesting. We started out with the Six of Bows or Six of Wands reverse. And what I heard is, you know, this is not your ego's week. You don't need anyone else to sign on to your commitment to attracting joy. You don't need a posse. You don't need appreciation from everybody. You know, like, you don't need everybody in your life to notice, oh, you seem so high vibe this week. You're not doing this to earn points. You're doing it because your soul is longing and thirsting for it. So you get no parades, no accolades, just you and your rising vibe. And if others follow suit, that's just a bonus, right? So Ryan and Matthews call this card abundance. And I want you to remember that the opposite of abundance isn't scarcity. It's having enough. All right? You know, like, we think of abundance as like all of our wildest dreams. But let me tell you, yesterday, abundance to me was all the tomatoes that Natalie put in my freezer, and I made probably the best red sauce I've ever made in my entire life. That was abundance to me. So right size your need for extra. Notice all the ways that you have enough in your life, because there's a whole lot of folks out there that don't have enough. And if you're here on a Sunday morning watching Tea and Tarot, You have access to the internet, probably have a place to watch things. You're doing better than people. So recognize it. And please don't let any slips or setbacks knock you off your commitment to cultivating joy. Some of you have heard this story from me before, but sometimes when I wake up in a cranky mood, if I'm able to realize it quickly enough, I will go right back to my bed, get in the bed, and get out on the other side. And, that is my little practice for saying, you don't have to stay in that. You can start over. So I have to tell you a funny story about my birthday, okay? So when we were down in Maryland, I had my birthday on Mabon. I'm a Mabon baby. And first thing in the morning, I took Lacey outside to go to the bathroom, and she smushed poop all over her fur on her butt. And so first thing on my birthday, I'm cleaning up shit. And I had to give her a waist down bath in the sink because it was so bad. And then I was like, this is crap. Why do I have my birthday? Blah, blah, blah. So I decided I wasn't born until 12:57 p.m. And so I decided it wasn't on my birthday. It didn't happen on my birthday because I wasn't born yet. So at 12:57, that's when my birthday started. And let me tell you, my sweetheart got me the best crab cakes for dinner that night. So anyhow, the green man, yang energy. You are large and in charge of your stability this week. You are focused. You are fabulous. All those things. This is like the projective energy. So we're not just sitting back and waiting to receive joy. We're actively out there seeking joy. The Empress tends to be receptive, the Emperor projective, yin, yang. So you're out there, you're actively seeking joy. Your job is to find joy every day, no matter how small. And, chances are you're going to find some big joy. Last card in the path. This one is a little kink in the works this week. It's the Seven of Vessels, which Ryan and Matthews name mourning. Okay, and I was thinking, can we grieve and embrace joy in the same moment? Is that paradox possible? Can you feel grief or acknowledge the grief of others, and still hold on to your own joy? I want to pay attention to that question this week. I want to write about it in my journal. We don't honor our losses by withholding joy. That doesn't honor anybody's memory. It doesn't, restore anything. It depletes us. So you win some, you lose some. Remember, our ancestors and loved ones from beyond the thinning veil love it when you are in your joy, when we are in your joy. And let's work together this week, okay? Reach out to each other, reach out to me. I know I'm not on Facebook as much as I used to be, but if you Facebook message me, I will always answer your message. I always attend to the messenger, not so much to the feed anymore. The illumination. Beautiful, beautiful card. One of my favorites in this deck is the mirror. And I want you to look at yourself with the eyes of love this week. Look at yourself with the eyes of the goddess. You know, see yourself as a newborn baby and being held in the great mother's arms, and how you gaze, you know, like you can't like look into little innocent baby eyes and be not having a smile on your face. I guess you can when you're a new mom and you're just so tired, but um I want you to let go of the old baggage. You see here in this card, you see the funeral pyre, and the the string is still tethered. And what happens in a Viking funeral is an arrow, a fire arrow, is shot into the boat, so it burns, and they cut it loose, and it flows downstream. So what do you need to set fire to and let go of and let it go downstream, you know? Let go of that old baggage. See things differently. Hold up to the mirror up to your heart space. See how the mirror is facing her heart, not her face. In fact, her eyes are closed. See what's reflected back to you as you have a love fest with yourself. Look at yourself with the eyes of the sacred, and all you will see is love. All you need is love. Ba, 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 ba. And that's what I've got for you today. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. What do you think? Just remember all the joy we share, Carolyn. Oh, that's so. I need to stop. Carolyn says, I need to stop being a thief of my own joy. This is the week, Carolyn. Who can support you? It sounds like Joanne will support you. You can message me. I'll send you a little love note. Amy's going away next week. I'm going to have tons of time. So, you know, maybe it's time to book a reading. You know, if you continue to be the thief of your own joy, you might want to find out a little more deeply why. Because like all habits, it's hard to just cut it out. But a little detox from, for me, complaining. I'm detoxing from complaining. Now I've said it 16 times and Amy's going to hold me to it. That's okay. I'd like to be held accountable. All right. Let's see.
We're going to start with the birthday girl.
We're going to start with the birthday girl. Let me move these cards down. So, Cheryl. Yes?
Yes.
Cheryl, birthday reading. Let's go with the Modern Witch Tarot. Seems like a birthday type of deck. Ooh, and there's the popper right there. Page of Pentacles. Time to learn some new things. Time to take your joy and extend it into some deep, meaningful dedication to maybe a little new practice for yourself. The Page of Pentacles is a learner, and pages are always messengers, and they're like, hey, you know, look at this cool thing over here. We got to look this up because I got to know what this is about. And very curious, very wondrous. And I think it's a great birthday message. Maybe this is your year of growth. You know, maybe this is your year of up in your game, so to speak. Maybe this is your year where you start making a little more cashola. So I think this is a great birthday message for you. Page of Pentacles. Get with it. Happy birthday, my Libra friend. Ooh, yeah. Andrea Spencer says solution-oriented stories. I like that.
There is somebody on here, Ghost Burger.
And he says, when will I have my first relationship? He or she, we don't know.
Yeah.
Or they. I think I'm going to go with the Vintage Wisdom Oracle on this one, Ghost Burger. When, we're just waiting for it to pop. When? Ooh, soon. New beginnings. I couldn't even say that better myself, you know. And I love this picture, but you know, honestly, new beginnings. I think that this is time. You're ready to grow up and get into something a little deeper than you have before. Good luck. Good luck with that. Let me know how it turns out. Do you have somebody in mind already? Who's next, baby?
I am feeling it for Venus.
Venus, Halsey. Does she have a question or?
No, I'm just feeling it.
She's just feeling it for you, Venus. Although, if I was a complainer, I would say, why have you been back here since April and I didn't know?
Well, it's not like you've been back here much since April.
It's true. It's true. And I apologize for the inconsistency of Tea and Tarot, but we have just been all over Hell's Half Acre.
Open it out.
All right, Venus, what do we have? Ooh.
She said I'm appreciative of it.
So, number one, we have the Tower. So, you know that you have been in a Tower moment this last year. You know it and I know it. Everything changed, but you finally let it all fall down. And now you are on the fast track, Venus. Like, I don't know what it is you're doing. Certainly, I do want to know, so you could message me and let me know. But this looks like you're on the fast track to success. You know, keep going. Don't stop. Don't tell yourself old Tower stories. Just keep moving forward, okay? Oh, I love that for you. I love that for you. One of our Facebook users said, love this reading. I pulled several of these cards this week for myself.
Rebecca Randolph.
Oh, it's Rebecca Randolph.
Yep.
So I loved hearing your take on it. Also, that part about the opposite of abundance is not scarcity. It's enough. Perfect. Loved seeing you. It's been a while since I've caught one of these. Blessings to you both. Thanks for the blessings. And my abundance scarcity thing, really, I totally lifted it from Brene Brown. So let's all experience thankfulness and joy for Brene Brown. Who's next, hon?
How about Sin?
Sin, yay!
Sin says she's traveling on her birthday on Friday, and she wants to know, will she have positive interactions?
Well, number one, we're going to go back to the reading. You got to choose the positive interactions. I'm going to pull from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle for you, Sin. Will Sin have positive interactions? Oop, there it is. I have the Release card, and it showed up in protection. And I really think this means if you want to have positive interactions, you have to release any negative aspects that you're bringing to this trip. You know, like, positive interactions are really your choice. Release the negative interactions, embrace the positive ones. Somebody makes you feel crappy to be around them, don't be around them. And bring that pocket full of salt. I love it. I want to know where you're going, Sin. You should message us. Who's next, baby?
I am not sure who Libra Cusp 23 is.
Libra Cusp 23.
I don't see a question, but I'm
says
intrigued by the
hello, everyone. Let's pull a card from the Modern Witches Tarot for you. And if you'd like to share your name with us, that'd be fine too. Ooh, ooh, there it is. I have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, when the Knights are reversed, let me slow down. When the Knights are reversed, that always indicates a little bit of impulsivity. And I'm wondering if you might be spending cash like a drunken sailor right now, hanging on to things that you really should move along and get out of your space. I'm wondering if you might be jumping at the bit to try to change things. Because when the Knight of Pentacles is upright, we call him the nerdy knight. He just slow and steady. You know, all the knights have speed, and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest one. In fact, look, the horse in the card is standing still. So this is like to the antidote to impulsive whatever, spending, overindulging, not taking care of your stuff. The Knight upright is a very good steward of their lives and their possessions and the land. So it's time to slow down, check out your checkbook, your bank account, your, you know, what's being taken out of your paycheck, all that kind of stuff. Do a little accounting. The Knight of Pentacles loves accounting. I don't understand it, but all those kind of things could help settle things out for you. Thanks for showing up, Libra Cusp 23.
Yeah, pretty quiet group today, honey.
All right, then. We're gonna say goodbye.
And Sin says, thanks, Valerie. I have salt packs to go.
Everybody, if you want to, go to our group, Tarot for Real Life, and post a picture of yourself putting salt in your pocket. And then anybody who wasn't here is going to say, what's going on? And we can tell them. So I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
We're home.
We're home. We're home. Amy's going to be leaving next weekend, but I'm staying here. I don't even think
tune back in next week. We're trying to get back on a regular schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we love you and we miss you. Right, hon?
Yep.
Okay. I love you for being so patient with me. Okay. We'll see you next week, friends.
Bye, everybody.